What it do? Man, it's your boy Low. Listen, just want to hop on here and holler at y'all about something real quick. I was speaking with a coworker of mine, right? Me and him were talking about slave catchers. And what is a slave catcher? Especially in today's time, like most of us don't even realize slave catcher can be considered anything we're watching. It could be considered what we're listening to. It could be considered the people we're around, right? Or someone we're hanging with. It's just all that. So let me first start off by saying I ain't picking on nobody. I ain't taking shots. It's just me giving my thoughts on it. Now, I too at one point was a slave catcher before I became aware of what it is I was doing. You understand what I'm saying? So before I became aware of what I was doing, that's what I was. And then I quickly got on the right track. So some of you may have brothers, some of you may have cousins, some of you may have uncles, nephews, sons, husbands, co-workers. It don't matter. It could be even a woman. But let me give you a prime example of the first slave catcher. So let's just say you got a brother, and your brother sell dope. And let's just say your brother gives your son, which is his nephew, or your daughter, which is his niece, drugs to sell. Right? Now, also a slave catcher can be unaware that that's what they is. They may be ignorant to the fact. So your brother is giving your niece giving your daughter or your son drugs to sell. Now, when your son or your daughter get caught, they're gonna go to jail. They're gonna be in shackles and chains. They're gonna be judged. They're gonna be on the yard, on the plantation. Right? That's a slave catcher. I too was a slave catcher at one point before, like I say, I became aware of it. Another type of slave catcher is when we listen to the music. The music promotes pills, guns, killing. You know, think about it. The pills send you high out your mind. The drugs get you hooked. You know, the guns, they get you killed. They get you sent to prison. All this is slave catching type mentality. That's a slave mentality. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's gonna send you to the jail, to the penitentiary, basically, man, it's like some slave type mentality. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be walking around in stripes. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no general. You know what I'm talking about? Not them type of stripes. You're gonna have the wrong type of stripes on. You feel what I'm saying? So this is a slave. I'm gonna give y'all another prime example. I was talking to a dude one day, right? This is a truthful conversation, a candid conversation between two men. Somebody that I know had went to jail. And then in return, they family member called me. I ain't gonna say who they family member was, but they family member called. Their family member like, man, what's going on with you? I said, man, nothing, I'm just chilling. They said, man, you heard such and such, man, locked up. I said, yeah, I got the call this morning about the situation. I said, man, I'm always speaking life to that joker. I'm always speaking life into him. Man, he's so talented. He could do so many things. He could do everything other than what he's doing, man. That's just how talented he is. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't want to do what he's doing, get caught and go to jail. Get caught and go to prison. Now, the person that I'm telling this to is the person who gives him the drug. So I say, yeah, man, you know, man, he's so talented. Man, I've been talking to him about, you know, certain type of jobs and stuff. The person who I was talking to said, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. And he around my age. He said, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. You hear me? And he said, I'm gonna be honest with you. He said, man, why would he go get a job when he can make this type of money on the street. So I kind of like held the phone, like I look at the phone, I'm like, I was so taken back, I was lost for words. My mind went to running at that point. The first thing popped up in my head is, man, this is a ignorant slave catcher. He's unaware that he's a slave catcher. It's nothing you can tell him. He's not gonna grasp what you're saying. Let this conversation be that, just that. I said, oh, okay, cool deal. See, what he felt to realize was a job, he may consider a job as working for somebody, doing some slave work, right? But what he don't realize is that job keeps you free and keeps you paid. Not only does it keep you free and keeps you paid, right? You could take the money that you're getting paid, invest it into a business, real estate, or whatever that can make extra money. You can flip that money that you getting paid, invest in it, right? And create some freedom. So you free to get paid, take the paid money, invest it, and create more freedom, right? But his route looks at it like, I'm free, I'm selling dope, but when I get caught, I'm locked up, I'm in shackles, I'm in chain, I'm being judged, I don't got no money, and I ain't getting paid. That don't even make sense. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a slave catcher mentality. The shows that we watch, most of them, they promote us selling drugs. They promote us showing infidelity. They promote us scheming, killing, just a bad picture of how we operate. Basically, the shows and all that we watch, it's basically saying that we can't be trusted as people. That's basically what they're saying. We can't be trusted. So I'm not saying don't watch it. I'm not saying don't listen to it. I'm saying just be mindful of what you're watching. Be mindful of what you're listening to, and really just dissect what you're looking at. Don't look at it. Sometimes just look at it for entertainment, because that's all it is. But sometimes really dive deep in what you're seeing and the people you're looking at that look just like you. Really dive deep into it. And when you look at it, you're going to be like, man, everybody on there can't be trusted. Everybody on that line, everybody on there deceitful. All they showing us is the same thing. Man, listen, they dumbing our characters down. You feel what I'm saying? They dumbing our characters all the way down with the music, with the shows. You get what I'm saying? And man, listen, man, like I say, man, be aware of all you slave catchers that are around you. I too was one at one point. Like I say, I'm not taking shots at nobody. I'm not talking down on nobody. Listen, I'm not judging nobody. Cause like I always tell you, I don't got no gavel, I don't got no gown, I don't got no courtroom, and I ain't got no jury, and I ain't got no hell or nothing else to put you in. You get what I'm saying? So I'm definitely not judging. I just want you to be more aware of what you're doing. You feel me? Listen, man. This your boy Low, and I'm out.
Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. And thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, this for the ones who've been stuck in the mud, searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems, but God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look in his eyes. All of my life I've been battling lies. I found the truth and took off my disguise. Come from my head, I still live for the prize. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was in the city going down, trying to blow. Everything changed when I learned to let it go. Hopping on stage, I ain't in it for the show. Only got one life, so I gotta let them know. Talk about real. I seen a man's whole bad hill. I seen a woman drooling out the mouth. I seen the demons in the cast it out. I seen my brother throw his hoe, vaping the late. Seen smooth heal from the dark. I seen the spirit change my own heart. Can't tell it all, but this a good start. Christopher.